All right. What's up? Good morning, everybody. I'll give a ping here real quick. What's up, Lucario? Good morning. Eminent and lawful. Very nice. Well, good morning. We're gonna get started here in a second. I gotta do a short stream today because Thursdays, Eden and I host some friends over for dinner and some anime, and today I'm cooking up some stuff that I need to prep for a little bit more than usual. I'm doing tonkatsu today, or breaded fried pork cutlets, which should be a lot of fun. But I need time to prep for it, so unfortunately. Okay. I think I opened the wrong Ryu Jinx. Oh, I definitely did. Okay. This one. I need to get rid of that other Ryu Jinx that I have installed, so I can't stop doing this. So we'll see how quickly I get through this rando. If I get through it pretty quick, we can swap over to a different game I'm playing for an archipelago. Let's see. We capturing this? There we go. We're capturing this. Very nice. Now, did I actually export this, or did I just generate it? Okay, I did export it. Very nice. There we go. And all is right with the world. However, your game's been going, Lucario. You're playing 4, right? I should probably start picking up more games. I just haven't had a lot of time to sit and look through, like, what I can actually get set up. Like, there's not really many games I can't get set up. It all depends on how involved I want the process to be. Like, there's a bunch of Windows-based ones that I can run as long as they go through the web service. But if they require, like, the memory reading and stuff like that, I have to set up Wine in the right way, and it's a pain in the ass. Alright. Aggressive Charge Beam and Dairon. Go refill my health real quick, and then we'll get out of here. I'm really good at getting hit sometimes. This rando is for Durka, by the way, because he redeemed for a Dread rando. So if you guys want to blame anybody, blame Durka. Thank you for the Ore Sanjo. How's it going, Draz? How are you this morning? I have gone the wrong way. Got his ass. That's right, I cheated to get past the Emmy. What are you guys gonna do about it? It's true, Durka has been a mod for a year. Thank you, Durka, for this year of modding. Durka redeemed this, it's true. Feeding the cats their lunch? Very nice. Well, that's good. It is indeed Durka. Alright, we're gonna see what's in here first. And then we'll go from there. Oh shit. Well. Whoops. At least I know it's just a missile pack. How are you today, Durka? Happy Thursday. Ugh, I gotta do work in WoW. Tired? Same. I have not had a lot of time this week for WoW. I've mostly been playing 14 because I'm trying to get this final step of this relic weapon done. It's like, it's the last weapon upgrade I need for the rest of the expansion, and they do it every expansion, and I just want to get it done for once, and then that'll make me feel more confident about getting the other ones done. Okay. So that isn't anything I can use, which kind of sucks. I mean, pretty sure I can. I'll double check. I mean, like, I'm not overly worried about it, but I definitely don't want to be holding everyone back, or at least, you know, not contributing my fair share to putting in the effort. Which I get you're trying to reassure me on. And I'm not too worried about it. I just... Sorry, just thinking out loud for a second. I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I feel like is meeting the bare minimums at least. Oh my god, dude. Look at that. Look at those juke skills. Speed booster. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing, game. Not even Speed Emmy can catch me. There will be people lower eye level than you. I mean, I'm sure, and I'm even then, like, even people with higher eye levels with me, I was still mostly keeping up with DPS when I when I was around. Which I also find really hilarious. Ugh. I know I'm in the 470s. I'm pretty sure I'm 476, if anything. But it's not like... You said it. You said it, not me. I like everybody in the raid group having fun, Cloud. True. What's up, Axel? I'm always having fun. This rando is fun. This is like one of the things I just simply enjoy in the world. I definitely think that there are people who could do better in our raid group. Not gonna say no to that, but at the same point, I used to be the person that got called out a lot, and I always feel bad about calling people out about stuff like that. Not that you're wrong, Durka, but it's all good. How's your day been, Axel? It's good to see you. Alright, so this has to be something good. There's no option. It's either gonna be... Oh shit, that's true. Okay, I need Wave Beam to get through that. That's my charge doors. Wave Beam does get me to a lot of things. Worried about your DPS for raid, to be honest. Your other hero spec supposedly performs better, but it's a shitty mechanic for it. Oh, you're talking about the new caster setup? No? Cross bombs! Hooray! We have cross beam. This is good. Actually, this really is good. That means we can go this way too. Sitting on a 2-hour download and disconnects at 80%. Oh man. Yeah, HShop can be pretty weird. If you need better recommendations for websites, I can always help you out. There is a little bit of a process you have to do for emulators, but it's not the case for using for installing onto your 3DS. It's not too bad. Oh, okay. I get what you mean. I'm sorry. I forgot about that aspect of the talent trees in Midnight. I think the same thing about Sun Fury with I feel the same way about Sun Fury on Mage. I like the other tree more than Sun Fury. You're more worried about losing the storage it downloaded to? I don't think that should be the case, but it could be. I've never actually monitored my storage space when I've done the eShop downloads. Maybe I'll mess around with WoW a little bit after this if I can get this rando done in time. I'm gonna try to keep it under like 4 to 5 hours today per stream. And I know I have said that I'm committed to doing longer streams, and I still am. I'm just trying to work out some stuff with Eden so that way I can feel a little bit more comfortable just streaming longer. And you know, that's just gonna take time. I hope you guys can be patient with me while working through that. Unfortunately, it's not just me on my own. I'm married, so I got two people I got my wife that I have to work with. Hello, Jasper. Good morning. just woke up? Well, welcome to the land of the living. Mr. I just woke up. I just got to Itarash as my first location I found, so we're on the same page. This is pretty excellent. Can I go back?
Uploading data.
Sure.
Samus.
I didn't realize I was in charge of your sleep. Oh, well, Durka said no, so no. Sorry, Jasper. You have to take it up with HR. Tell Jasper a bedtime story. Once there was a child who went to bed. The end. Open the door! Thank you for the Tutti Frutti lover! I just thought of something horrible I could do. I could make the escape music Tutti Frutti Lover for Dread. I'm a horrible person. I'm kidding. But I will say that I probably am going to start instituting cooldowns on alerts. Oh, I need... Okay. Diffusion B. Right. Diffusion is my plasma. Or wide, sorry. Diffusion is my wide beam. Such a happy song. No, I'm just looking forward to WoW raids again. It's been I've just been really super focused on 14 raids since we stopped raiding. I didn't even get my ahead of the curve. Not that I'm overly bothered by it. I really only care about the mount ones anyways. Never be sad and never be lonely. It's true. Also, I think I discovered something about why people seem to think that Jenova has more control than she actually does in Final Fantasy VII. I think people take Sephiroth intentionally confusing people about Jenova as fact. Like, because I've been replaying Rebirth again, and there are a few moments where Cloud kind of talks about the fact that Jenova can, like, manipulate people and, like, fool them. Shoichi was so badass as Agito and Zio. I agree. Agito had some really good moments. Same thing as Decade. The guy who played Agito and Decade was also really good. I think it was the same actor that they used for ZO, right? Bleach episode soon, it's true. We'll get one on Sunday. Wish he went to his burning form, but seeing Agito Trinity was great. Yeah. I really need to finish up Agito. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think the end is like Decade's actor, where he really likes the material, so he likes to be involved whenever Toei lets them. I know it's pronounced decade, but The character pronounces it Decayed, and that's how I pronounce it. Alright, this is the last E-Tank I'm picking up. Wish they got Wizard Sector back. To be fair, with how that series ended and like how anticlimactic the ending kind of felt about Wizard, I could understand the actor feeling maybe a little bit burnt by Toei overall. Not to say that I wouldn't have liked to have seen him in ZO, but having watched Wizard felt like they kind of just like gave up midway through the season or the series, and that kind of bothers me, you know? Not trying to be a hater, but, you know, Wizard had a lot of potential. Yeah, no. You want to Eep? Well, go back to Eep then. You don't have to stay up. Durka was just kidding. Right, so I've got my diffusion beam now, so I can get through blobs. No, Eep! Okay, Durka was not kidding, my bad.
Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door! Alright, we barely made that one, but that's okay. Let's go fight Speed ME. Open this area up. Easy peasy. No Eep, unallowed. True. What's up, D? How are you today? But yeah, Zio was great. I think Zio is great for one of those more comedy-oriented series. And I wish... I don't understand how the Kamen Rider fan base didn't like it. Because if you like... If these people who liked Forze hate Zio, I don't know how to understand how those people do it. Well, you gotta make that bread sometimes. Do it indeed. Well, there were reasons why Decayed was kind of rough in the first place. Obviously, the tsunami happening was not a great part of the production experience, I assume. But I really liked Zio. Zio had has some of like the most memorable moments for me. I thought both of the protagonists were really good. Geats was good, and so was Zio. They were really good at playing off of each other, and I think the crazy part is that Zio and Geats don't feel like protagonist and secondary. Yeah, Geats. That's how it's pronounced, from what I remember. Or are you making a joke? My bad. Gaze? Oh, I always heard Geats. Okay. Because really it should be Geitz, you know, because it's a kind of a play on Geist. Geats is from Geats, yes, but... Okay. This is a tough argument to have over voice when somebody's messaging with text. But it has been a while. But let me look it up. Let me go listen to this sound clip real quick. Gates, okay. No, it's legitimately just gates. Everyone loves the gaze, Jasper. That's the secret. Okay. So I've got diffusion beam. Where do I go from here? I think I have to go back to Artaria, but I can do that from the purple one, which is nice. That's just a missile pack. We're not going to worry about that. Ow. This is what I love about finding Iterash early. Alright, so we did that. I think I should be able to go wherever I want now. Maybe not. But I went to Iterash, and it didn't connect all the portals? Okay, maybe I needed a portal. Maybe I needed to have used a portal first. I don't know. It's fine. We'll go through the gate again, and then that'll take care of that. Anyways, I thought Gates and Zio felt like both primary riders. They didn't feel like secondary riders to each other. Didn't connect all the portals, it's true. What's up, Kevin? How are you today? And it's nice when that happens. It doesn't happen a lot, but it is nice when it does happen. It's going to be a hot one today. I really don't know why the portals didn't connect, unless it's because of because I didn't touch any portals before. Also, Waz is hilarious, and I liked his introduction as a writer.
Uploading data.
Samus, you have the methods I have.
Okay, connect my portals, please. I just thought Zio Trinity was hilarious, and because of just putting the two straps on the shoulders. So to give a rundown to people who don't know, Zio is based on is a Kamen Rider series that kind of pays homage to all of the Heisei riders. What's up, Tyrannosaur? No, Zio. Z-I-O. So, Zio, I think, I don't actually know what Z translates to in Japanese, but the whole premise is that he's the king of time. Zawardo, true. I think you've got ZO and Gates backwards. I think Gates is the analog watch, and I think ZO is digital. No? The face looks different for me. And I also know what you're talking about, Tyrannosaur. That happens to me too. It depends on the it depends on which ones you've hit as to whether the other ones show up. It's really weird. I don't hate it, but it doesn't make sense, and I think it's probably because it's very glitchy because you're not supposed to be able to get to Itarash so early. But okay, so you are right, but I think the watch faces for them look... Gates looks more like an analog watch, and ZO's looks more like a digital watch to me when they do their henshin. I know that when he does it, you get the big analog clock that he does the hand positions for. But if you look at like the strapping and everything on his actual suit, to me, I read digital over analog. And for Gates, I see more analog than I do digital. I don't know why that is, but it just is how I see it in my mind. Alright, we're gonna go check out here, see what's in this area, and then we'll go and do the rest of Artaria. I guess so. I don't know. I'm not a big watch person. And it can go kind of either way depending on how I'm thinking about it. So, you know. But Waz definitely is a smartwatch, and I liked that division of ideas for the designs. It was really cool. And I think it was executed very well. What's the matter, Jasper? Evie. Maybe you just need some coffee like the rest of us. Coffee fixes all the problems.
Uploading data.
Both enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture
Corn
you.
indeed.
They have been hacked. If so,
Don't worry. I have a plan. I'm going to work on some alerts tonight while I'm working on Final Fantasy. I'm going to start working on it. I promise. It's not that I forget, it's just I don't remember. There is a difference. Oh, let me in there. I forgore a lot. All right, what's the funny joke hint, Axel? I'm interested. Jesus was resurrected in a cave. True. This is true. Oh, that is a good one. I always like the joke hints from A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past has some really good joke hints. Okay. Let us have a cup of tea. Gosh. Oh, I mean, I can definitely try out the Banjo-Tooie, rando. I'm definitely not against it. I don't know a lot about Banjo-Tooie overall. Like, I haven't played the vanilla game, but I can definitely give it a try. Oh, that's the Jokin? I mean, even then, if it's an actual suggestion, I'm not against it. Gorsh. I've been working on a Hollow Knight rando in an async I'm in, and it's been nice getting back into Hollow Knight. I haven't played it in a while. It actually made me start contemplating whether I need to do a Metroidvania month. Okay, I'm not gonna go that way. Did you know Banjo-Kazooie had 2 mobile games? Me neither. Wait, Banjo-Kazooie had 2 mobile games? This is definitely news to me. I'll do it. I did it. I'll do it again. I killed him. Killed him. Guilty. Guilty. Well, I did it. I'll do it again. Those kids had it coming. No, I did know that Banjo-Kazooie had a GBA release. It was just the mobile games that had me really confused for a sec. I just hadn't heard of it. No, I had a GBA SP. So I was pretty familiar with most of the Game Boy Advance games. But no, I didn't know they had mobile games, which is always interesting when a game has a mobile port or mobile release. I did like the first Banjo-Kazooie. I played that for the first time a couple years ago on stream, and we beat the whole game. You can ask chat. Most of chat was here for it. It was during a summer marathon I did at one point. Or was it the subathon? It might have been the first subathon. Google is Jasper. True! But I think you meant to say Google it. But yeah. Oh, are we getting another Tutti Frutti lover? Thank you, Ed. Right, I think I've gotten most everything I can get to. I need wide beam for my missile doors, and I need wave beam for my charge doors. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I wanted to speed boost across, but it wouldn't let me. How's it going, Ed? Happy Thursday. You know what Thursday means? It's almost Friday. Any Tutti Frutti lovers? Alright, what's this hint gonna be for? Give me something good, game. Tell me.
Uploading data.
ME stands for extra.
The
play.
power bomb can be found in Berenia. Interesting. Hold the line! Alright, what do we got in here? Okay. Just a nothing. We don't need those. Yo, wide beam! Chad, I'm feeling awfully girthy. But yes, ZO was a fun series. I need to watch the movies for ZO. All right. Goodbye to that faceplate. Get out of here, Morph Ball Emmy. I've got some exploring to do. Though I think I'm probably going to have to go back to Artaria, because I should get my Varia suit. I got my wide beam so I can get through missile doors now, which is good. But we're going to see what else I can do in Kataris first before worrying about going back. Never be sad and never be lonely, Chad. A wild Croagunk has shown up. Croagunk is pretty cool. Ooh. Alright, I gotta wake up. Okay. My thoughts on Mystery Dungeon? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Or just the genre in general? Because what I will say is I like the concept, I haven't finished a Mystery Dungeon game. Yeah, I have Chocobo Mystery Dungeon. I never played the PlayStation version of Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, which I want to. You just Croagunked all over yourself? Aw, man. We talked about this, Kevin. Now the chat's all sticky. Alright. I think it's looking like I gotta go back to Artaria. I know there's a suit in Artaria, so that would help me out here. Alright, where do I want to go? I can do grapple and I can go down there. Let's go to grapple first. I think grapple might be the better starting point. Everybody got quiet. Is my gameplay that riveting? Spider magnet? Well, that'll be helpful eventually. Got Goondon, true. That would do it. Jasper probably went back to bed. Oh, so everybody's cleaning up now. I get it. I get it. Gotta be careful, Kevin. With great power comes great responsibility. Jasper is dedicated. True. Jasper's still here. I see him. He's posting cat pictures. Oh, you know what? It probably was over there. Well, we'll go find out if it's where I think it is. My suit's not there, then I gotta rethink about where I'm gonna go. We might end up needing to go back to Dairon and head to the other entrance and exits. I might have made a wrong turn at Albuquerque. We'll see if anybody knows that reference. Nope. Okay. Interesting. Dude. Where's my suit? Oh. Really seems like it's not in a place I can get to at the moment, so we're gonna go back to Dairon. Check out the other elevators. Your boomer jokes aren't funny. Well, okay. I never said they were. Touché. I, for one, find myself hilarious, though. I'm the funniest guy I know. Alright, let's go this way. We'll check the lower one first, and then we'll go to the upper one after. Yeah. I said funny. I didn't say how. Get got. That's right. You lose. Good day, sir. Oh my gosh, stop. Okay. Nothing worth going that way for. We'll check this out. Thankfully, it looks like I might have made... Nope. Never mind. This was also a bad choice. Billy Mitchell, please help me cheat my way to success. Tell me where I need to go. Might have to grab some Advil for my neck. Also, I know I saw you there, Secretion. How are you? Secretion already left. Oops. Okay. Alright, that's done. Oh yeah, I could have just... Okay, we'll just go back down. What am I doing? Who took my brain away this morning? Yes! Yes, I did. I need a central unit. No, I can't do anything there. Yeah, but that's a reverse. Okay. So... I've hit a lot of what I can hit here. Bit of items that I can use, but I don't see anywhere obviously that I can go. Hit the button so I can come back around and go that way. I guess, yeah, I think that might be it. I gotta go to the entrance of Kataris and see where that takes me. Maybe I'll find something on the way. Alright, let's try. Believe it or not, we all have brains, Jasper, including you. Somebody just keeps borrowing yours. Ad? Run away from the ads, chat. Run away! Get him out of here! Yeah, you do. I've seen it. It's real. We're gonna go... Gotta go over here. So I'm the one stealing it? I never said that. We're back on track, chat. Don't worry. We're gonna get this done. We've got 2 out of 12. That's a good start. Because a bunch of these bosses are super easy. No gooning this time? True. No low punnies. There's no rules against the Pokemon, Batman. No, Joker, no! Oh, okay, right. I can't go that way. Well, interesting. Super for that. Get in here. Oh, you know what? That might be the case. Right. Can't go this way. Dude, I always get really confused when I forget that my charge beam doors have been randomized. Guess you'll get out of bed? Good for you, Jasper. I'm proud of you. Well, sometimes you gotta pee. Oof. I'm kind of getting better at the climbing. Well, I had it there for a second. Alright, well, that was just practice. Can't talk right now? You're making piss? That's impressive. I've never heard of anybody making piss before. Is this new? What patch added piss to the equation? Okay. Gotta do a little diffusion abuse. And I fucked it up again. One of these days, I gotta stop killing them. Oh my gosh. And now they're not coming back. The game knows what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to do it the other direction. I think maybe I need wave beam first to be able to do that. Okay. Then I don't know what I'm trying to do. There's something I'm missing somewhere. I don't think Canubia Bridge is where we need to go, but maybe it is. I guess there is an item I can get there, potentially. 2 items? I guess we'll do some one-off checks. Why not? Might as well try. Alright, I'll be back in a few. I need to go get some Advil for my neck, and then I'm going to take a bathroom break real quick. So I'll be back in a few, guys. Okay. So the only thing I think I can do at this point is go to Nubia, see what I can do there, and then if it's a bust, we'll figure out what to do from there. I can't think of many places else I can get to. Obviously I can fight Corpius, but Corpius isn't going to give me anything useful, so I'm not really worried about the bosses at the moment. Where are you running to, Jasper? Get back here! You're not allowed to leave, chat. There we go. All right. There's our progress. Just had to find the wave beam. Okay. We can finally move forward.
Data.
This area can be.
Progressive suit can be found in Kataris. Interesting. So I got one in Artaria, and I've got one in
Hello,
Kataris.
potion seller.
You're a
I'm
rascal.
going into battle. I want your strongest.
You're a rascal. You cannot handle my potions.
Strong for you, traveler. Potion seller. I tell you, I'm going into battle. And I want only your strongest potion. You can't handle my potions. They're too strong for you. Potion seller, listen to me. I want only your strongest potions. My potions would kill you, traveler. You cannot handle my potions.
Okay. Well, we've got a lot we can do now. The world is my moister. I mean oyster. Any potion sellers in chat? Well, you cannot handle my potions. They're too strong for you, Jasper. They're fit for a beast. I understand you're going into battle and you require my strongest potions, but I'm telling you, my potions are too strong for you. You cannot handle them. You're fit for a beast. gonna take out Morph Ball, or sorry, not Morph Ball, Spider Magnet Emmy. We're gonna go ahead and take out Scorpius as well. Just get that out of the way. Then we'll be a third of the way done. Just call me a rascal, Jasper. It's fine. You missed Mr. Mime. I can't believe this, Kevin. What happened? Ooh. Got a few items left to collect around. Oh no, I did say I was gonna go fight Scorpius first. Let's do that. There we go. Goodbye, Corpius. Thank you for your contribution to my DNA collection. Yeah, it's fine. This is just as fast. Power bomb tank. We're gonna break the law. We're gonna go out of logic. Considering I'm the logic, who cares? Okay. What am I gonna find down this way? Power bomb tank, that makes sense. Okay. Well, dang. Is Mr. Mime like one of the last few you need, Kevin? Give me more health, come on. Don't have very many? Oh, fair enough. Ah, fair enough. Gotta keep your mom company, I understand. Well, somebody needs to keep your mom company. I understand. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, to be fair, Ash's mom also has Professor Oak. I still wonder if Ash is secretly Professor Oak's love child that he'll never admit is his son. So I see I'm not the only one who believes this. Alright, we're gonna save here. If I can get into the gauntlet, I might try it just to see if that's where my suit is. Because there's not really many other checks I'm missing here other than the gauntlet, and I would like to have my Varia suit at least. Oh, there it is. Never mind, it's just right there. Alright. Well, we're done here. We're gonna head to Kataris now. Oh! Also... Well, I feel like the most believed theory across fans is that Ash is having a comatose dream. That's always been one of my favorite theories. Alright, let's go here first. Oh, indeed. You been playing anything lately, Draz? Anything good? He died in the rain when he got zapped by Pikachu? That would make the most sense, to be honest. Oh, it is largely because he doesn't physically age? Yes, that's also true, yeah. And how, like, the whole concept is that the reason why he never attained being a Pokemon master was because he subconsciously recognized that he was in a dream, and so he could never attain his goals because he's in a coma. Ah, man. Dude, that's actually kind of funny. That Oblivion is one of the reasons I first started building computers for myself. Schubert Walk, indeed. Okay, no, we're not going to go this way. You've played Oblivion on a Dell first? Very nice. Like I said, my first video card was a 6800 GS from EVGA. What a fine video game graphics card manufacturer they are. Look, it's a ferret! Rip to a great one, true. Well, I still blame Nvidia for sure. Age of Empires 2? Hell yeah. Well, my first PC was for playing World of Warcraft and Oblivion and Half-Life 2, because I built it in 2004. Thankfully, NVIDIA has, or sorry, EVGA has other methods of making money. That's kind of where I started to sour on NVIDIA as a brand, was when EVGA came out and was like telling their experience. And you know, not everybody feels the same way about NVIDIA in that regard, but I feel like when one of the people I know was the oldest partners to NVIDIA for manufacturing video cards decides that they've had enough of certain behaviors, I feel like that says something, you know? Regardless of how you feel about it, I feel like that should say something, because like EVGA never really started acting like they were a big brand since I've bought from them. So I never really, I don't think that I considered that they were like getting big in the head about how they were dealing with NVIDIA or anything like that. But it definitely seems like NVIDIA took advantage of EVGA. There's Secretion. Nothing. I like that the first thing you think is that you're in trouble. Yo, we can quick kill Kraid. Yes, you're in big trouble, mister. Yeah, you know what you did. Oh, where is my gravity suit? Seen the blue. Grenia main gate. Well, Grenia's not a bad place to go to. Can handle it. Oh, is it going to be behind my screw attack? That's interesting. Big if true. Get your ass back here, Shrew! Laser beams. Oop, you got snapped.
Sheesh, talk about a life or
True?
death situation. Reminds me of that one time I got the death note.
Death note? I still think it's funny that like the Death Note theme song is one of the things people remember the most of anime in the 2000s.
Sheesh, talk about a life or death situation. Reminds me of that one time I got the death note.
I watched up until like midway through when L showed up and they were starting to get onto Light's case. But I didn't watch much after that. I really should finish it. Well, I know the broad strokes, Jasper. I'm pretty sure, like, Light loses the Death Note at some point, and doesn't he steal the blonde girl's Death Note? Better get on watching it, mister. And then, basically, he dies in the end. Misa is a fashion icon, true. Look at here. The guy who actually watched the show can't even remember. She was down bad, true. Well, she was kind of crazy, if I remember right. She had a lot of issues. Like, she didn't have a happy childhood, if I remember right. Great, stop! Let me smell your breath. Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Oh, okay. Well, I knew she did interesting stuff with her Shinigami. That was different from what Light did. Okay. So, I need to get to Berenia to get my gravity suit, because I need my power bombs to get my gravity, I'm pretty sure. I think my gravity is going to be in this area. Though, I guess it could be over here, so let's find that out, actually. I don't know why I'm just assuming where it is when I haven't seen all the other checks that I can get to. They drank my milk? He drank it up. Alright, what's updating on my PC at the moment? I also have access to Gavaran, which I could get to Berenia quickly from that way. We're not going to worry about that right now. First things first is checking out what all the elevators take me to here. And then we'll go from there. Okay. Save here real quick. Ooh. Need super missiles for that. I think super missiles have replaced my grapple doors. That's a nothing. I can see if it's behind my super missiles here. Nope. That's nice. Ah, there it is. All right. We've got gravity. Very nice. We got purple suit. Any purple suit enjoyers? Okay. Missile tank. How goes God of War? Have you gotten much further into its secretion? Tyron grapple block. Right. It's like we're headed to Berenia the old-fashioned way. I'll need my ice missiles to get around Gavaran, so... Oh no, then that doesn't make any sense. Berenia main gate might be my best bet. I think that's it. If we're gonna go to Ferenia main gate. We still need to find my Elune. I'm not sure if I can get through my Elune yet, because I don't know what my plasma doors are. I mean, that's fine. It's probably good to explore. I usually save it for after I've beaten the main game, because I just like to power through and then have a lot of the side stuff be a bit easier. But it's also, I think it's good to explore it on your first playthrough. The combat is really satisfying in God of War and Ragnarok. Great ball! Better catch that Snover. Jasper, are you playing Isaac? Didn't unmorph me. I don't know why it does this sometimes. It's over for Snover, true. It's Snover. Yeah, I that's the only way I play God of War at this point is on Gimme God of War. I started from level 1. That's why I die so much in that game. But the boss fights are where it's at with Gimme God of War, because like you get so good at it, like you learn to utilize the different weapons a lot better. Like if you haven't figured it out yet, your fist is really good for stunning enemies, which you can kill them very quickly from that. Alright, we're not gonna mess around with that. Stuns are the way to go if you want to kill stuff quickly. Yep, it is good. Well, there's only one weapon from the old game. All the others lost their powers. Upper Berenia, very nice. Plasma Beam, okay. I like all of these things. This is great. Should have come here sooner. You're eating breakfast? What you eating for breakfast? Pop-Tarts? Plasma Beam acquired. All right, we got full beam combo, which is nice. Ooh! Ooh. Cereal and banana. I like cereal and banana. It's a very nice combo. Yeah, if you ever need help with God of War 2018, just come on in and ask. I'll try to help you out as best I can with what I usually do. Like, oh, I'll have to check that out. I still haven't picked up Wukong, because if I had picked up Wukong, we would play that on stream. But that's a plan for the future, is to pick up Wukong. It hasn't had a good sale yet, and I can't justify spending full price on it at the moment. Like, I'm torn between getting the Onimusha game and getting the Wolverine game, because while I want to play the Wolverine game, I guess it's allegedly only about 20 hours long, and I think that Insomniac makes really good games, but I don't know if I can justify spending $100 plus on a Wolverine game if I'm not going to be able to, like, get around, or I'm not going to get more than 20 hours out of it. I want a game that I can really sink my teeth into. But I will check out the trailer for Zhonghui. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Man. All right, we're halfway done. I need super missiles to get out of here, so we can only really go back to Ferenia. Oh wait, no, we can get down. I just unlocked it. I don't know why I am forgetting that fact. Oh my gosh. But Wukong looked really good, and I do want to play it. I haven't watched anybody playing it because I haven't wanted to be spoiled on it yet. That is a long-ass trailer.
The lower levels of Berenia.
The screw attack can be found at Berenia. All right. Give it to me. Berenia. Aw. Well, I hope you enjoy Fields of Mystria. That is nice of Sevio. Okay. I mean, that does happen. Brains do get tired, surprisingly. You'd think that they could go on forever, but strangely, it's not always the case. I see a spin boost. Your steak was so yummy, you shared it? Very nice. I'll have to take a look. Oh, you shared it with your shirt. I thought you meant you took a picture of it. But sharing it with your shirt is also a very nice thing to do. Okay. Power bombs! My loon! Alright, we're gonna finish up Berenia and then I'll go check out what's in Elune. Neverian Stormgate, okay. Don't have ice missiles, wouldn't be able to go that way anyway. Viridian? No, Elune? Open to Nor, indeed. We're on our way to Berenia City. True. There's no stopping us now, Chad. We've become too powerful. The Elite Four have nothing on us. We've got the best Pokemon in the game. Samus Aran. F in chat. Oof. What are we effing in chat? I don't understand. What happened? My stream? Are we celebrating the death of my stream already? My stream still has lots of life left in it, guys. I promise. You know what? Nobody knows what the hell they're doing, okay? I'm just gonna say it. If anybody tries to tell you they know what they're doing, they're just fucking lying to you.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? What? Is there something weird?
Whee!
Don't look good. Who you gonna call? Yes, let's go!
Screw attack! Hooray! We found it!
No girl. I ain't afraid of no girl. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Who you gonna call? Oh. Kaboom!
That's quite big.
True.
Impressive.
Thank you. I grew it myself. There's an animation for petting the animals? That's very cute. I like that.
Uploading data.
Whew. Alright.
The X have spread across the entire
The ice missiles can be found in Ferenia. I should probably go back to Ferenia. Oops. Alright, we're gonna work our way back to Ferenia. Damn it. There. Parkville. Well, thank you for the bits, Suresh. I appreciate it. Oh, right. You know what, though? I should do Elune first. We're gonna go do Elune so we can fight the rest of the bosses whenever we want. I'm pretty free for the rest of the bosses, too, I'm pretty sure. I don't really need too many items, I'm pretty sure. As long as I can get through the doors in Elune, I'm fine. I could probably get started with finishing up this seed. True! Thank you for the Pingus! The Pingus will return, I promise. Snooping as usual, I see. Safety save. Here we go. Looks like I should be fine. Oh, there's my super missiles. Okay, very cool. What's up here? Just a missile pack. Missile pack. It's a mighty fine looking missile pack there. Well, I'm glad your steak was good, Axel. I assume that spilling it on your shirt is a sign that it was really good. Oh my gosh. Just get out of here. Ravenbeak wins this one? You know how many times Ravenbeak has won, given the amount of times you've said he's gonna win? Thank you, Jasper. I feel like you're bad luck for Ravenbeak at this point, Secretion. Almost. I don't really lose to Ravenbeak. He could be a pretty intimidating boss, but overall, I don't find it too difficult. True. Log loses to Ravenbeak. Don't worry, guys. This is just to flush him out. It didn't work. He's not in the chat. I can't believe this. Where is Burrit? No, that had never occurred to me, Jasper. I actually enjoy being bad luck for Ravenbeak. Okay. So we just got the remaining 6 bosses that I've got left to take down. C57, Wave, SQ, Bolzuna, Ice Emmy, and then Wave, yeah, Powerbomb Emmy. Good luck with the Sinister Six, thank you. Yokozuna, true. The door is open, Durka. Come on in. Okay. Stormgate. Back to Ferenia that way. Go to Ferenia that way. Kind of torn. I feel like I want to go to Gavaran just to get Golzuna out of the way. But I need my ice missiles for sure, so we gotta go to Ferenia first. We're gonna take out Wave Emmy and then go down to SQ. That's weird behavior on that door. I don't understand it. Is that a mouse? Arnold busting would get Durka, true. It is a mouse, or it's a bat.
Let's go.
There he is!
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? What? It is something weird.
Oh wow, that's kind of crazy.
Who you gonna call?
I think it's the childish laughter from Arnold that gets Durka more than anything.
There's no cow. I'm afraid there's no cow.
It's the sound effects, the
Who you gonna call?
Uploading data.
Who you gonna call?
what's up here? Look at these skills. John Double Jump can do everything. Except for avoid damage, I guess. Yes, he can definitely double jump. Can you double jump? Wow, it's impressive. Where did you learn this skill? Oh, nice. Dude, what is going on? I'm holding down and it's not storing my spark. Thank you. Alright, so we gotta find the ice missile, then we can go to Gavaran. We'll do Z57 last, because then I can just go straight to a teleport and go right to Iterash that way. I completely forgot what I was doing right now. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Too soon. All right, we got it. Easy peasy. I can't believe Log didn't fall for the bait. I know he's out there lurking. He has to be. It's impossible. I know, isn't Dread just like one of the best games ever, Jasper? Exactly. But I am glad you're having fun with your game. Oof. You walk fast in this game? True. Wait, which game? The one you're playing or the one I'm playing? Because Samus kind of runs in this game. Fields of Mystria. Yeah. Super missiles. Alright, where are the ice missiles going to be? You can cast magic? What kind of magic? Can you cast magic missile? So after this, we'll go to Gavaran. After Gavaran, we'll go to Hanubia. Where were my Hanubia entrances? Artaria. Okay. Just for giggles, we're gonna go this way. Right, just a speed booster upgrade. I'll still pick it up because I like speed booster upgrades. They're handy. Artaria thermal device. Okay. We'll go to Hanubia after this then. Then we'll go to Gavaran, then Katars. I just want to focus on getting to Artaria after this. So we're going to go see if it's up here. Hey! Always where I most expect it to be. Alright, now we got ice missiles. Gavaran's easy. Dread's going alright. We're free and clear to beat the game now. I've just got to get the rest of the DNA. Ice missiles were the last item I fully needed to get through the game. How are you doing today, Kings? Oh, space jump! Oh, alright. There we go. Well, we've got everything now. Now it's all about going fast. You're alive? I can relate to that feeling. All right. I'm also alive. Oh yeah, I'll try to remember to take some pictures of the pork tonkatsu I make today, and I'll try and post them on the Discord. Sometimes when I get cooking, all else fades out of view because I have to focus on what I'm doing. I will do my best, Jasper. Yes. We're making tonkatsu. I'm making tonkatsu tonight. I got a good deal on 4 big pork chops that are perfect for tonkatsu. They're pretty much already the thickness they need to be too, so I don't even know if I really need to tenderize it. I might hammer it just to soften it a little bit. Tonkatsu indeed. Then we'll have some rice with it. Thank goodness we've got some furikake. Oh, maybe I should have Eden pick up some on the way home. Big fan of tonkatsu? I mean, it's hard to go wrong with deep frying stuff into crunchy stuff. I've done chicken katsu before, so tonkatsu shouldn't be too much different. Though I think pork is more forgiving than chicken is with frying. Because the pork's going to have so much fat in it. Katsu indeed. Spicy pork ramen bowl, true. Having katsu on top of your ramen is a very nice treat. Gyukatsu in Japan? Yeah, I bet. Sounds delicious. It's funny because I don't expect that that beef is a very common katsu meat in Japan. I do know ball. Though I guess you could do it with wagyu. Wagyu would probably work well with katsu. Yes, please. Thank you. I like pictures of food. Ah. Alright, it's all downhill from here, chat. We're on easy street. Couldn't fish at all? Yeah. I mean, that does happen. Like, ramen is already, like, super filling. Putting meat on top of it kind of is really crazy. I guess it depends on the noodles, though. Sometimes you get, like, the really thick noodles at a ramen place, but most of the... I usually prefer the thin ones because I feel like I can eat more. I probably should blow up the bridge before I leave. Back to Artaria. We go straight down to the teleport. We go to Gavaran. Take out Ice Emmy. Take out Golzuna. Hit the teleport again. To Cataris, take out T-57, and then we go fight Bird Dad. Had an egg on top too? Oh, was it ramen eggs? Because ramen eggs are really good. I make some pretty good ramen eggs. I need to look up my recipe again of what I did. Mixing in the cooked yolk was too heavenly. That can be really good, yeah. I actually like cracking a raw egg into my broth occasionally. What if it was purple? True. Have you ever had purple rice, Axel? Well, the main thing you should be wondering about is if your eggs are pasteurized or not, because if they're pasteurized, you won't get sick from them. And usually most eggs in the US that are sold in a grocery store, which are the only places restaurants can get food from at least, is usually pasteurized. Well, I understand that, but like that, but the whole point of, well, yeah, but you're not going to get the texture because all it does is it adds creaminess to the broth. I can promise from years of experience of putting egg into my ramen, it doesn't do anything other than add a creamy texture. I do not sound like Moondoggy. Raw egg in ramen is a thing. You better be teasing. I was about to unmod you. Yeah. It's fine. Just start talking about my takes on pizza and how I like reheated more than fresh. What a peak emote, true. Yeah, egg and ramen is definitely safer than egg and coffee. Though I guess coffee could be at a higher temperature than ramen. Cold? That's actually something I want to do is, I want to learn how to make cold soba. Oh, cold pizza? I like reheated pizza. I also enjoy cold pizza. And I enjoy both cold and reheated pizza over fresh pizza. That's not true. We've been live at the same time. We even did a SMZ3 together. And we played WoW together. We have been in the same room at the same time. What do you mean? Now, Kings and Moondoggy have never been seen in the same room together. And they both have hot takes. See? Well, I think the difference is that, well, no, there is no difference. They're both trolling most of the time. Just gotta wait a month? What you waiting a month for? Yeah, 13 is probably one of his favorite Final Fantasies, I'm pretty sure. Which, to be fair, I don't think Final Fantasy 13 is that bad. Oh, for your EverDrive. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and to be fair, Crix is kind of in a weird spot with the bombings and stuff like that. So it could be, there could be delays. I don't think there have been lately, but there could be. Nice. Yeah. I haven't ordered an EverDrive since COVID. Which is a really weird and funny thing to say. I mean, have you seen how fast Mike Tyson is today? My balls might dodge subconsciously. Very nice. They definitely did. They're still on me. Kings, the whole point of a speed bag is to hit it quickly and efficiently. Those are the two requirements for using a speed bag. I have tried to do that, Axel, and I've only gotten it off once. The whole point of using a speed bag is to hit quickly, to hit in a rhythm, and to make sure that you're hitting effectively, you know? Like, it's in the name. You do speed drills. You've only missed it once? Interesting. I don't know. Some stuff comes easy to me, some stuff doesn't. And it's not something I'm like super focused on learning. Golzuna goes down quickly either way for me. That's like the other tricks. I don't usually learn tricks unless like I feel like I'm inclined to learn them. I do want to learn more tricks in Dread, but you know, some stuff just doesn't interest me, so I don't really think about it. I don't know. What was the last trick you had to do? Can't believe I got off a bunch of single wall jumps earlier, and then I just kind of stopped being able to do it. Right, but the intention is to go as fast as possible while maintaining the technique. So, Berenia across. Oh yes, that one. That one's not too bad though. I honestly like that trick a lot. I have to reactivate it again.
Uploading data.
Samus, you have manifested a nuke Lemethis. I have.
Oh god. Dude, Final Fantasy XIV is struggling. The servers all just went down again. The way that I usually do it is you lay it, you kind of slide into it. Let me see if I can do it here. All right. Because you really want to hit like the last, you want it to like angle you up, and then you unmorph, and then you can respin and then bounce off. But you get a lot of momentum from it. The slide is to get the momentum. Here. You gain a lot of momentum if you slide into the bomb. My timing is weird right now. Right. You do have to jump with this one, but you want that momentum to push you up into the corner. You know what I mean? Alright. I'm having a tough time explaining this and showing you at the same time. And this ledge is too short for me to give you a good example. Because you can jump in Morph Ball, and the sliding gives you that initial momentum, and then the bombs push you faster. Let me see here. I can show you what I mean. Okay, thank you, Samus. Goodness. Yes, I can definitely start over. But you see, like, I get a quick slide in there, and then it really shoots Samus off. Whereas, if you just let it push you like that, you don't really get that much momentum. You need that slide to kind of really shoot you off. And there is a lot of timing involved. So trigger to slide Morph Ball and then hit A after setting down a cross bomb. It's also the same thing you can do for getting up the crumble blocks in Gavaran near the orange teleportal. You can use it to get into the tower towards Golzuna. I mean, it might be a lot, but it's not so bad. And I think it's considered intermediate on cross, or beginner friendly on cross bombs. I'm not sure. But you get a lot of momentum from it, and it really helps with doing that. Because I guess from what I find sometimes with the momentum, when you like hit a wall, I mean, Randovania's beginner, at least for Dread, is a little different from the other games, and I would say that that a lot of times if you don't look at what tricks it enables, that's gonna give you you might end up with a misconception of like what is expected from that. Because when you slide it up, there is like a way to see what tricks are expected from that difficulty. Anyways, how are you doing today, RTG? But I can agree. I can see what you're saying, because there are some tricks that are beginner, quote unquote, that I have felt difficult. But the more you do the cross bomb tricks, the easier they get. This isn't. I think the reason why it's probably beginner is because. Well, then, I don't. If you had all of your tricks turned off, that doesn't sound logical to me. That it shouldn't have set it up that way.
Uploading data.
And that I would not have an answer on, because I'm not.
I have to.
I don't know enough about the generation to be able to understand why that might have happened. The only thing I could think is that it may have been the only option available. Right, I haven't fought Z57 yet. What am I doing? Well, and I think that that's another thing is like, that's just the generation order. Usually, I don't know if that's always the route that the game is expecting you to go through. Because I've asked that question to Log a few times, and that's always what he's told me, is that if you're looking through the one where it gives you the order of items, I don't know if that's actually the order you collected in, or if that was just the order it was generated in. Kept wondering why the boss door wasn't opening, and it's because I didn't fight the last boss yet. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like Log or Tyrannosaur are around to answer the question, so I can double check. Yeah, I mean, that does happen sometimes, though, and I don't want to put this on other people that I don't know, but I think a lot of times people just don't know what tricks are expected sometimes. Like, it happens to me, too. Like, I consider myself reasonably versed in the game, but in Dread, but I sometimes have that happen to me where I thought I was supposed to do something one way, and I thought I was BK when they are... Okay. But like I said, that's just me. I can confirm, Log says that shouldn't be logical if you have no tricks enabled. And did you use the solver for the for it, or did you just look at the generation order? If you remember. Let me get through this real quick. Okay. Well, if they didn't use the solver, then that's not going to tell you the order for pickups. But I can confidently tell you that that shouldn't be in logic. But, you know, it is what it is. It does suck though. Were you able to do it though? I'm assuming you were. Okay. All right, now we can finish this. Okay. It can be, yeah. One trick I would definitely say if you wanted to learn it is the I think it's called it's either coyote jump or cowboy jump. I think it's coyote jump. This one. You can really hold off yeah. So Log looked at it and it looks like the only way that would have been in logic for you, you would have had to have had Spider with no tricks enabled. So if you had Spider Magnet at that time, that would have been fine. You did have Spider. Okay, then yeah, that's what would have been expected. You could slide and jump and then get the wall and then grab onto that, or you could use cross bombs to then unmorph and then grab it. Yeah. Because you can like, if you do the slide, you can get really far off the ledge before you have to jump. No, no, no. For the coyote jump, you just slide, and then you can like, it's just, that's it. You can just slide, and then you can be off for a little bit, and then you can still jump. Or you can morph cross bomb in the air and then unmorph and grab the wall as well. That would be in logic without tricks on. Alright, let's quickly beat up Ravenbeak and then finish this seed. Yeah. Crossbomb launches are really fun. No, you don't, Ravenbeak. Nice try, buddy. Where's the 60-hour sync? Also, how are you today, Boyd? Turbo is handy. Get out of here, Ravenbeak. Well, 140. There we go. Well, GG's everybody. We got through that. Hours and 51. Oh, nice to talk to you too, Boyd. Thank you, Void. All right, let's see here. What a time for an ad. All right, I'll wait for the ad to end. That's fine. If I'm talking to you, you can be rest assured that I'll choose whether to read or come back to it later. So where's the 60-hour sync? Oh, okay. That's fair. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, I could check and see if there's something going on in their server. I have not been there for a little while. Alright, guys. That's it for me today. Tomorrow, we might play some WoW, because I gotta get ready for Raid, make sure my character's in shape, and mess around and make sure I've got the Arcane rotation down. Usually Arcane is as easy as pushing all the buttons and making sure everything's on cooldown, but I gotta make sure. You're welcome for stream, Jasper. Thank you all for being here. I know it's a little short, but I just got a lot going on today. No, I haven't gotten the Moogle, the inflatable Moogle yet. I probably should. I've been working on the last part of my relic, to be honest. I'm on the final steps of doing all of the Dawntrail content. Yeah, I know it's 5 minutes, but it's 5 minutes I could be in a dungeon or grinding mobs or something. But you're right. I might grab it today, I don't know. The servers are down right now, so who knows. Looks like the servers imploded again. This is all thanks to Nintendo, by the way. Yeah, I just saw a post on Reddit that the servers went down. Let me see. All of North America is down at least. And part of EU. I don't even know what Project Pit is. Oh. Interesting. Well, I think at some point I'm going to do a month of Owl World or something like that. But I do appreciate you picking it up for me, and I want you to know that because I don't want you to think I'm not going to play it. Just kind of busy trying to get through a few other games ahead of that. But it will happen. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end here. You guys open to Nor.
Open the door.
But I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. probably WoW. Maybe we'll do some Romeo as a dead man. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how I feel. But you guys have a great rest of the day. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Be well, be safe, and try and stay out of trouble. Goodbye.